What's up, YouTube? Lord Xander here. So I got another comic book review for you. So here's what I pulled out. DC versus Marvel. So this is an old school book and one example of the very few collaborations between DC Comics and Marvel's. Going off my memory, I know there was something about the X-Men, like fighting the Teen Titans or meeting the Teen Titans or something. Superman versus Spider-Man. There was another version of, I think, Hulk versus Batman, and Superman fighting Hulk. There's also Superman fighting Muhammad Ali, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, let's get back to the task at hand. All right, so sorry about the reflection, but who will win? You decide. Free preview. So there's an official ballot back in the day, and I believe this comic came out, and what was it? Let me look real fast. Oh, 1996. All right. So they actually had a ballot here in the comic book store. So this is the kind of a rare thing of the preview, and they let you take a vote. So here we have Hulk, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Superboy, Wonder Woman, Storm from the X-Men, Wolverine from the X-Men, Lobo, Batman, and Captain America. So who will win? So this was a 4-issue miniseries. And this was like the small preview that they had here. So we'll skip all of that. And hey, I still have the card in here. So Batman vs. Captain America. So still sealed. Oh, maybe 2 cards. So this was like a card set, collectible. And I think they call it was a... Then, of course, trading cards, yeah. So, you know, you could collect those. And then here they have the stats of Captain America and Batman. And, you know, I believe there was some voting here. So, bonus, a sneak preview of cover number 1. And speaking of cover number 1, here it is. So, you got Thor, Namor, of course, Aquaman, and, you know, Jubilee scoring off against Robin. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, again, I'm going from memory. I'm not one of those fake comic book fans who, like, you know, doesn't have the comic books and looks everything up on Google. But anyways, so he had a Superboy, Wonder Woman, Wolverine, and Lobo, and all that. All right. So, of course, here's Spider-Man. And he's doing his thing, swinging through New York. And then he's just snatched up. Okay, so Spider-Man meeting the Joker. So it's like a weird thing. Like, oh, okay. They have a little conversation. And, you know, Joker's the freaking Joker. He's insane. And here, of course, the X-Men. Gambit, Storm, Wolverine scoring off against the Juggernaut, and the Juggernaut, like, is surprised by, you know, Wolverine disappearing. And then Superman kind of showing up. Or actually, Juggernaut was snatched out of the Marvel Universe, and he ends up denting the Daily Planet, of course, scoring off against Superman. Oh, this was a good series, the Batman and Robin New Adventures. All right. But anyways, so here we go. You know, Captain America scoring off against some thugs. I believe they're Hydra agents. And we have Wonder Woman here disappearing. And they're Hulk hanging out with Betty Banner, and then he just vanishes. And then, you know, Superboy disappearing, Lobo. So we have various people vanishing. Professor X from the X-Men talking with Beast, Storm, Gambit, and they're wondering what's the heck is going on here. All right, so let me skip some pages here. But, you know, of course, Thor, Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman. So they're disappearing around the Marvel and DC universes. And then Bullseye ends up fighting Batman and Robin, and then getting, you know, knocked, that word that rhymes with duck, out. All right, so everyone's trying to figure out what the heck's going on. So, you know, we have some battles between, you know, various DC and Marvel characters. So Daredevil squaring off against the Riddler. Bane from Batman's Rogues squaring off against Captain America. Doom taking on Shazam. Venom fighting Batman. Punisher squaring off against Deathstroke. And the Demon versus Ghost Rider. So yeah, various different conflicts here. People fighting, teaming up. So we're trying to figure out what the heck's going on. And of course we have the Living Tribunal, a very powerful godlike character in the Marvel comic universe. And then of course the combination. Oh yes. Kingdom Come. Oh, this was a great alternative universe. Mark Waid, before he was, before he like had a TDS and started like whacking out Elseworlds. So, anyways, so here we have the Decision 96, where people voted for who to win. They have the squaring off. Wonder Woman Storm, you know, so on and so forth. And that was the ballot here. But anyways, so that was issue 1, and we got issue 2 here. So again, people actually voted. Got Wolverine versus Killer Croc there. That was interesting. Thanos and Apocalypse. Yep. All right, so Captain America's about to get his back broken by Bane. Then suddenly, because he was bouncing his shoulder on Bane, he got knocked the beep out. All right, so Nightwing taking on Gambit, and you know, various battles. But here Jubilee and Robin actually just end up talking and whatever, not really fighting per se initially. And then the two beings across the DC and Marvel universe start having their little conversations. So we got Spectre, you know, so hey, let's figure out, you know, let's have our perspective guys fight the other guys. And this was a good series. Contagion. All right, so Thor, Shazam. So they start out with prayer. That's an interesting thing and interesting take. And then you know, Thanos versus Darkseid. And then we have Scarecrow and Scarecrow and Scarecrow and Scarecrow. Of course, we got you know, that battle turned out, of course, we got Superman flying through the air. That was Lois Lane, I believe, in Peter Parker helping her out, but Thor scoring off. And in the end, we got Thor, you know, Shazam transforming back to Billy Baxton. And then here we have Wonder Woman taking over the power of Thor. Of course, Namor versus Aquaman, and this is like no contest. Flash versus Quicksilver. Then, of course, this is an area where we had Aquaman, like, not literally have a hand, kingpin of crime. And there we have Wonder Woman with Thor's hammer. So this is how the voting goes so far. Thor taking out Captain Marvel. And Jubilee and whatnot. So this is like the squaring off that they had. And to show you real fast here, all right, I gotta skip some pages around for the copyright gods. But, you know, they're fighting, they don't want to fight. Aquaman takes down Namor, which I don't necessarily agree with that, but anyways. And Jubilee kind of fighting Robin, and, you know, they this is before 2021, where Robin became, you know, bisexual or whatever. But anyways, you can see they have a, you know, flirting, a very interesting, you know, kind of, you know, teenagers getting together. All right, we got Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner taking on Silver Surfer. Of course, that's a no contest, as it should be. Oh, Elektra and Catwoman. Oh yeah, that was a pretty awesome fight. And of course, Elektra wins by knocking Catwoman out, cutting her whip and stuff, having her fall and get knocked out. And then, again, if you look at one of my old videos, I have a full run of this Catwoman, Selena Kyle run. Very awesome Catwoman series. And then, of course, skipping some pages here. Wolverine versus Lobo. So here, I'm not exactly agreeing with this outcome, but, you know, Wolverine wins. Okay, then we have Diana, Wonder Woman of Themyscira, taking on Storm. And she goes, hey, I could totally have this victory, but I'm an honorable warrior. It wouldn't be fair, so she drops Thor's hammer and just, they go at it here. Now, this battle, I don't agree with, because Superman and Wonder Woman are, like, uber powerful. The power scaling here is off, but again, this was done by vote. So more people voted for Storm to win, so she knocks Wonder Woman out with some, you know, electric shock. And Spider-Man versus Superboy. And again, if you know anything about Superboy, he's a clone of Superman and Lex Luthor, you know, combined. But of course, he gets knocked out, ironically, by another electrical shock. And then Hulk versus Superman. Of course, Superman wins. Punisher. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a video about him, but talk about him later. Then of course, Batman versus Cap. And at the end of the day, because of, I guess, circumstance, they kind of have it at a draw, because Batman saves Captain America from drowning. And they say, hey, we're equal school, whatever. And then here's where they combine the amalgam of ages. So here's where they combine. They have a bunch of one-shots around here, so that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. The hyena, so literally the hyena from, I think it's DC, or I don't remember anybody in Marvel with that name, moniker, but and a Joker, and of course Superman and Captain America, of course Darkclaw, so Wolverine and Batman combined. So pretty interesting stuff here. And then they separate back, but this was a pretty interesting thing. Oh, Wonder Woman, John Byrne, I love him. But of course, Wonder Woman, one of my favorite characters. All right, so that was that. So, of course, Kingpin being no match for Superboy. There's Wolverine again, Thanos. So of course, very powerful superheroes combining to take down Darkseid and Thanos. So that was pretty cool. And then let's just go to the conclusion here, because they see the DC and Marvel God kinds of fighting, and everything gets back to regular. So that's just a quick review of Marvel vs. DC. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you at the next one. Goodbye.